What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video, and this one is going to be another look at a product. So we have Select Football releasing this Wednesday, February 19th, and this is one that I'm very excited about. There are not a lot of football products that I get really excited about, but I absolutely love Select. It is my favorite product in basketball or football, so I am really looking forward to it. And unfortunately, I did miss out on the first off the line release. I had a meeting at work and I was not able to get a box. They actually came down pretty reasonable. I want to say somewhere around the $215 mark. And right now on Blowout, they are looking at around $240 to $250. So that is probably what you're going to be looking at if you buy one from your LCS. Now, again, Panini is going to release these on their website for the MSRP, which is $150. So I'm not really sure what to expect since this is a football product. It is not going to fly off the shelf quite as fast as the basketball products, but I would expect it to go pretty fast just because nowadays you cannot get products at the SRP. So like I said, on Panini's website, you're looking at $150. And then if you aren't able to get one on there, you're looking at either Blowout or your LCS or wherever it may be for probably around $250. So if you are interested in this, you definitely want to try on Panini's website. That is what I'm going to do. I'm only probably going to pick up one box just because Select Basketball is coming out in a couple more weeks, and I'm really looking forward to that. Now, unfortunately, that one, as all of the basketball products, is going to fly off the shelf. So I will be very lucky if I can get a first off the line or a hobby box, but we're going to do our best. So I'm going to go ahead and start the screen recording on my iPad just so you guys can see what I am looking at. And we're just going to do kind of like I did with Crown Royale and with Optic Basketball. We're just going to take a look at the product, talk about some of the players and some of the parallels you are looking for out of here. So before we get into the checklist, I actually am going to do something a little bit different in this one. I have the product sell sheet up first. So we are going to take a look at the sell sheet. And there is a look at some of the cards you can expect. So with Select Football and Basketball, it's a little bit different than some of the other products. There are basically 3 different base levels that you can get. Now, you on the far left there, you have the base Concourse. Then in the middle, you have the base Premier. And then on the right, you have the base Field level. And those are basically in order of most common to most rare. So I'll touch on this a little bit in a minute when I get to the checklist, but I believe the field level, you are looking at 2 per box, so they are very rare. And then let's keep on going. There's a look at some of the autos that you can pull out of there, and we'll keep on going. And just some more parallels and things you're looking for. XRC Prism tie-dye, so we'll get into that here in a minute. And here is the hobby box configuration. So you are looking at 5 cards per pack. You're looking at 12 packs per box and then 12 boxes per case. And on the bottom there, you see the box break. You get 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia card per box. And then you're going to get 10 prisms. 5 of those prisms will be numbered. You're going to get 6 inserts and 24 base concourse. 10 base Premier level, so that was that one in the middle, and then on the far right was the base Field level. You are going to get 2 of those per box. And then the XRCs, which is something that's very interesting that Select does that no other product does. You're going to get 1 of those in every 4 boxes, and what those are is basically a redemption, and it'll say you get the number 2 quarterback, and if you get that, then you get a rookie card of whoever is selected second in the draft, the second quarterback selected in the draft. So you can get quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, and then like the top 3 or 4 defensive players as well. So those are one of the really big things that you're looking for out of Select. Those are really cool. And here are some of the selling points of the product. It's a 300 card base set. So there's 100 cards in the base concourse level. There's 100 cards in the Premier level, and then 100 cards in the Field level. And we'll get into that more when we check out that checklist. And real quick, there's just some of the other things that you are looking for. And one thing that I'm going to touch on here more in a minute, again, when we get to the checklist. But the checklist does mention a new parallel this year that is a tiger. Now there's a tiger stripe in Prism, but I don't believe there has ever been a tiger stripe in Select. The zebra is the big parallel in Select, and those are case hits. Now the checklist does say there is a tiger parallel this year, but here where on the sell sheet where it says new for 2019, it does not mention the tiger. So I'm kind of confused on the rarity and what that's gonna look like. And then here is the parallel appendix. And again, it does not make a mention of the tiger parallel. So I'm really intrigued and kind of confused by that. I did look up a couple first off the line breaks on YouTube. I can only find 2 that were up so far, and neither one of them pulled a tiger parallel. So unfortunately, I don't know what it's gonna look like, how rare it's gonna be, and what's going on with that. So we will go ahead and go to the checklist. So as you see there, it's looking like hobby boxes right now are about $250. Now the running $150 SRP matches the 2018 price, and we'll just go ahead and scroll on down. There is a look at all of the different prisms, and again, this right here also does not mention the tiger. So it starts with silver, which is non-numbered, zebra, which is non-numbered. It's just a short print, but typically a case hit. And then you get into all of your numbered parallels for the 3 different base levels. And then there is some rookie parallels. There's a look at your auto parallels, another auto parallel, and then your memorabilia parallels. And now we'll go ahead and get into the checklist. So this is the base concourse checklist. So this is the most common. And some of the top veterans you're gonna look for, obviously number 1 there is Tom Brady. And then you're gonna look for number 7, Patrick Mahomes. And then you're basically looking for the top quarterbacks. That's where your value is gonna be. You want your Aaron Rodgers, your Lamar Jackson, your Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees. So those are just to name a few. Really, football is a little bit different than most other products in that there is one position player that primarily carries all the value. So you are really looking for only quarterbacks from an investment standpoint. Now, if you have a favorite team or a favorite player, that's completely different. You go after that. But as far as an investment standpoint and wanting to get a return on your investment, it's just quarterbacks. So some of the top rookies you're looking for, Kyler Murray, Gardner Minshew, Daniel Jones, Dwayne Haskins, and there is going to be a little bit of value in some of those other players, the top wide receivers, maybe some of the top defensive players as well. But quarterbacks is really where you're going to make your money. So there is a look at the 100 card concourse level. And then you get into the premier level, which is that middle tier. So there's a look at all of your parallels. And again, you are looking at 100 cards in that level as well. And then you get into your field level, which is the most rare. You're looking at 2 of these per box. So there is a look at your parallels. And as you can see there, it starts with silver and then it goes to tiger, which has not been mentioned on the sell sheet or up at the top where it showed all the different parallels. So let's see if, I know that's field level. Let's see if the tiger was in premier. So yes, the tiger is in premier as well. And that is, it looks like the premier level, the tiger is going to be a die cut. And then let's scroll back up and see if the tiger was up here. Yes, it was. So base concourse, you can get your silver, tiger, and then zebra. So I'm very interested in that tiger parallel. And one of the main reasons for that is just because if you are familiar with Prism Choice, the tiger stripe is one of the most desired parallels there is. So it'll be interesting to see the rarity on the tiger parallel in Select. And I'm really interested to see that. So there is a look at your 2020 XRC redemption set checklist. Again, it looks like you have the top 5 quarterbacks, top 5 running backs, top 5 wide receivers, and you're going to get 2 tight ends and 3 defensive players. And then you can also get the XRC autographs as well. Those are going to be very rare. As you can see, there's only 5 of them. And those go for big money, especially the tie-dyes, the golds and blacks. So the super short print parallels, those go for big money. Those are very sharp looking cards. And then you get into your autograph checklist, and The Select autograph checklist is pretty big, and it's one of those that is gonna be kind of watered down. But to me, at least, I mean, you can get some big autographs in Select, but you're really not looking for the autograph. Select is one of the big products that you can grade, so it's kind of similar to Prism and Optic. So Select is right up there with those products as far as grading. They grade very well. So you're not necessarily looking for your autos. A lot of the autos in Select are thicker cards, so thick RPAs, which are not going to grade well. So you really want to get your top players of the base set checklist. So a field level, especially field levels, go for big money. So you want your top quarterbacks in the field level parallel. So there is a look at the signature Prism parallels. So tons of different parallels and a big checklist. So 63 cards. And then you get into your signature memorabilia Prism checklist. So again, just kind of a big auto checklist, and a little bit watered down. Like I said earlier, you can get some big autos out of here, but to me, it's a product that's not really focused so much on the auto. And here is a look at the rookie signatures set checklist. So 40 players there, and you are obviously going to be looking for Kyler, which looks like he starts numbered 25, so he is very short printed. You're probably not going to get a Kyler, and then Daniel Jones at number 8 is also starts at numbered to 25. Is Gardner on there? Not seeing Gardner Minshew on there. So let's keep scrolling down. Rookie signatures again. Kyler numbered to 75 there. Daniel Jones numbered to 99. Am I just missing Gardner? Is he not on there? So one thing I forgot to mention earlier, I believe this is the first product where Gardner Minshew actually is in his legit uniform. He's not in that practice uniform, at least in the base parallels, but it looks like he is not on the auto checklist. At least I'm not seeing him on here. Oh, there he is, number 41. Is this rookie signatures memorabilia? Okay, so he is on there, number 41 right there. So that is one of the players that I am really looking for. I'm gonna probably try to pick up some Minshew cards. So jumbo rookie signature swatches. There's a look at that list, and I'll just scroll through this real quick. But I've really kind of mentioned everything that you're looking for. The 3 different base levels, and then you're really looking for the quarterbacks. That's where your value is going to be, and then the short prints of the different base levels, and the field level falling 2 per box is going to be the most rare. So that's really where the big value is going to be, and that really just about covers it. So again, the release is on Wednesday, and that is $150 per box on Panini's website. So I would highly recommend, if you are interested in picking up a box of Select, that you try there. And actually, I forgot to mention this, the Phenomenon set checklist. That's actually one of my favorite inserts of any product. I can't believe I forgot about that. So there is a look at the Phenomenon set checklist, and I just think those look amazing. Like I said, one of my favorite insert set checklists of any product. So again, you can get the base, and then it goes to tie-dye. Now those tie-dyes I think look amazing. Tie-dyes are one of my favorite parallels of any product as well. So as you can see, I really like Select. There's just so much to like about it. You have die cuts, you have tie-dye parallels. They just look really good. So I'm very excited about it. And I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I think I pretty much mentioned most of what I wanted to. So I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope this was helpful for you all. And that is gonna do it. So I will see you guys very soon. Thanks for watching.